Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week of February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Moon Magic Tarot. I'm Ambi, and I'm using the Tarot of the Trees by Dana Driscoll. I'm going to pull 4 cards like I do for the weeklies, and I'm asking for a message for Virgo for the week starting the 14th. Something that will help these Virgos live up to their highest potential for the week. Virgo. What do we have here? Let's check it out. Dun, 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 dun. Didn't you get this card last week? Yeah, I think you did, and probably in the same place. I think it was in the same place. Weird. Alright. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Alright, so the 7 of Pentacles has to do with work and patience. Having put in effort. Having built something up. Kind of investing in your future. And it can be that you're being rewarded now, like this week is a week of reward, or it could be that you're starting to see on the horizon things starting to come through. It doesn't mean it's like a big payoff, but this can be stability. So it might be that this week, this thing that you've been cultivating, whether it's a job or family relationship, friends relationships, even like coworker relationships, you might be feeling more stability because of this effort you put in. Doesn't mean like all of a sudden you have full support, but you feel stable in your environment, like you have what it takes to make it through a less than pleasant environment. So this is like blizzarding winter. You have what it takes to make it through the cold, lonely period, the quiet death period of the year. And so, yeah, that's good. So you've put your energy in a good place, it looks like. And you're starting to see some reward for that. Your challenge is the Page of Cups again. So that means you'll get a message that has to do with emotional stuff. Most likely happy. I think last week it felt like it was on the sad note. I think there's happiness. So there's like reuniting with somebody that you love, falling back into a more harmonious environment or a way of existing. You might get news of somebody feeling a certain way about you that you would hope to hear, but you weren't so sure. But yeah, just generally, you'll hear something that makes you feel happy. Like it feels really happy. And although the message makes you feel really happy and you're really excited about this aspect, there's still like an undercurrent of maybe some kind of sadness that's spilled over from the previous week or so. It's like this subtle undercurrent of sadness. But you're overjoyed. You feel really good about it. The 4 of Pentacles is the advice. And so this is asking you to be a little more cautious about your stability, your health, your finances. You want to focus more on your money or things of the material nature. Maybe because it's advice, because a lot of the times when it comes up and it's not really like the advice card, it's telling you not to be so miserly, but I really feel like in this case it's asking you to hold on to what you have a little bit better, be make sure you think things through before you invest your time or your health even, or before you do things that could affect your health negatively. Be more cautious of that. Try to think about really the lasting effects of whatever it is that you're being asked to do. By the end of the week, you have the Page of Swords. So something you're waiting on maybe doesn't come through, or doesn't come through in the time that you expected it to. This could be problems with a kid, possibly. For some of you, you'll have a child that's acting up, or maybe has a cold, or doesn't feel very well, or but mostly there's just something comes through and you're like, oh man, that's not really what I wanted to hear, but it's nothing you can't handle. And I don't know if it's necessarily so connected other than I think maybe it'll cost you some money, which is why it's asking you to hold on to what you have now. You have some kind of stability, you have like a little reserve that you built. You're feeling really good, but something happens. But maybe it's this doesn't come through. Like this is the promise of something, and by the end of the week-ish, it doesn't come through the way that you had expected. So you're going to be grateful that you do have the finances to move forward and stuff, that you held on to them and didn't splurge necessarily. Seems like that's kind of the focus for you. Like don't try to hold on. Maybe start trying to save to have a nest egg, so you don't have to be, so worried about things just coming up as much. You can kind of flow through, if you can. Not everybody is capable of doing that at any given moment, so we're all eking by. But yeah, so I think as long as you can kind of restrain yourself and not go out for a spot of retail therapy or whatever it is that people do, I think you'll be good. I really do. You will be disappointed. I know that by the end you'll be disappointed, but I don't think it's like a huge disappointment. It's not like, you got the feeling of being stabbed in the heart and, oh, woe is me kind of disappointed. It's really going to be like, oh man, well, whatever, we'll figure it out kind of disappointment, for most of you. And some of you, it might be a little bigger than that, because it is general, so you'll have to see for yourself how that works out. But yeah. Save your money. I think that's all I have for you this week. I really do hope that somehow this message does help you this week, and to make it a better week for you. That's what I definitely would like to see happen. And yeah, that's it. Virgo, you have a beautiful week. Ooh, if you want a personal reading with me, go ahead and email me at moonmagictarot@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. You can like and subscribe and comment. That'd be cool if you want to do that. No pressure. And if you want to find Moon Magic Tarot on Facebook, you can totally do that. And yeah, I will see you next time. I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye now.